Hello, everybody. I have Natasha with me. She is the CEO of Maison Apothecary and Lemonade. One is in the beauty niche, and one is more like cleaning surface type of product niche. And what I realized, and when we came on, they had a problem with like campaigns. They were sending them regularly, but to everybody, there weren't some segments, but they were doing great. In January, they did 40% of all our revenue, but once we came on board at the beginning of the February, we got it from 40% to 65%. We in what like 28 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. So yeah, first of all, thank you, Natasha, for hopping on this call. And I did mention like some problems you had, but other than that, like before we started working together, was there anything else maybe you were struggling when it came to email marketing growth or
Mhm.
anything anything else?
So I think while we had a decent customer base, the challenge was really using Klaviyo to its maximum. I was aware that we were paying for features that we were not using. And I also was aware that the whole purpose of using a platform like Klaviyo was to really target your audience and create the right messages for your audience. Or for our audience rather.
True.
So having you kind of come in and really segment, learn who the customers were, learn what made them open, what made them engaged, and then what made them purchase was really helpful. And then of course, the biggest thing was creating the flows. There is nothing better than creating automation around communication, keeping it authentic, but creating
That's
automation.
true.
Yeah.
And of course, with the flows, the lifetime value of customer expands, the brand overall just grows. And I know when you did mention the Klaviyo expertise, if I
Mhm.
recall from all of the things we did, the suppressed people, etc., we saved you something like, was it 600 Canadian dollars a month
Yes.
in
Yes,
like
we
first
did.
just a few hours of working.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So your
was
expertise, it saved us money, and it allowed us to create a more streamlined approach to our email marketing.
perfect, perfect. And since we've started working together, it's been what, like 6, 7 months, over
Hmm.
half a year.
Yeah.
What kind of results you seen? I mean, you're most likely happy with us since we still do work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you say? Like, was it like in terms of growth
Sure.
or campaigns or something else?
So I think, well, first of all, having monthly reports has been very helpful. Just seeing the shift in the engagement and the gradual improvement has been really helpful. Seeing targeted campaigns versus just, you know, sending like a one-dimensional email to
Thing-
everybody. It's kind of
Yeah.
like you kind of took us from one-dimensional to like three-dimensional.
True. Yeah, and
I
especially with the warehouse sale that happened,
Well, the
was it like
warehouse
two
sale
months
was
ago? Yeah.
especially impressive because we did numbers that we're only used to seeing in the fourth quarter. So to do
Yeah.
those in the spring was very unusual. So just watching your approach has been fantastic. I was always worried that we would email people too much, but then the emails that you sent were just reminders and no one got upset. No one
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
no,
felt like
no,
we
no
were over
customer support
communicating.
headache or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the way that your team executed that was fantastic.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can't wait for Black Friday
Oh,
because
either
if we
can
did those
I.
numbers on like a random per se warehouse
Yeah,
sale, I
yes,
can't imagine what Black Friday Cyber Monday awaits, which is
yeah,
only months away.
yes.
And yeah, definitely, as you said,
Mhm,
separating those two Klaviyo accounts you had into one, it was a bit of a not necessarily a struggle, but we did figure it out, like who
mhm.
gets what emails. Of course, as you said, you don't get a lot of
Yeah.
customers support saying, "Oh, why are you emailing so much? Stop it. We're not
Mhm.
interested," and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say outside of like these emails and revenues and campaigns,
Mhm.
has this maybe affected you like let's say your day to day? Because we do strive to
Yes.
tell you everything, but that
Mhm.
you don't need to be involved as much, like
Yeah.
5 minutes a day, if
Yeah.
so, that you can do your business, of course.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I think for a D2C business, when your revenue is really based upon how you communicate, it's very stressful. And it's the
Yeah,
planning, it's the execution, it's making sure that everything is turned on correctly. Like
yeah,
it's a
properly
very big
working. Yeah.
weight of stress because if you send a really great newsletter and it's not linked up properly, which we've done, or the product that
Some
you're
broken
promoting
link here
is
and there.
not turned on. Yeah. So I think you've removed a lot of the stress from our team, and you like essentially that allows us to focus more on the product and more on creating the benefits that hopefully we're bringing our customers.
Yeah, because that's definitely our goal. Some
Hmm.
people might hate agencies because some agencies just like they're like this external thing that just exists.
Hmm.
But we try to be a part of like your team and with your
Yes.
schedule you do on social media and whatnot, keeping you updated, and of
Yeah.
course helping you in every other way we can,
Mm-hmm.
because I know, as you said, it's already stressful to
Mm-hmm.
manage a business, and then you have to do all of the other things. Like it doesn't make
Exactly.
sense then to hire someone to give you more stress.
Yeah,
Like you need
exactly. You
to
are
reduce the
exactly right.
stress.
Yeah. And a lot of people are not necessarily, a lot of people are not wired that way. So, yeah, that
Yeah.
is definitely something we appreciate. The other thing, though, that I think was really key to onboarding you was the extensive questionnaire at the beginning. That questionnaire
Yeah, the onboarding form.
really, it wasn't like you just did the onboarding form and you ignored it. You took everything that we said, and that really became the essence of how you developed the campaigns. So
Yes,
that's
and
excellent.
I know some people like they give you an onboarding form and for some
Mhm.
reason ignore it, but like that's the whole point. You know your business the best. You
Yeah.
will tell me what I need to know, and then of course we will do our own research. But like it's what you've been doing for the past few years, how you've been
Mhm.
communicating, and we just try to like expand on that, make the voice and tone like better in a way to increase LTV, increase revenue, so that and also that people trust more your products, buy more of products. It's not just like buy, sale, sale, sale. Like you
Yeah.
definitely have to
Yeah.
be strategic, especially with your
Mhm.
brand that's in
Mhm.
more luxurious than like some
Mhm.
random
Mhm.
beauty stores there are. You definitely
Yeah.
have to be careful what you say.
Definitely.
People
Definitely.
could get
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah,
For
the
sure.
onboarding form, I know it takes a while to get through it, but
Mhm.
it is worth it. It is worth
It
it.
is worth it. And like I said, it would be one thing if you went through that process and then you just ignored it, but you don't. You actually take that information and you integrate it into how you do the campaigns.
True, they definitely help us out, and
Mhm.
along the lines, I mean, the result speaks for themselves. So yeah,
Yeah.
everything we do is just like a little piece of here, little piece there, and when you connect all the puzzles, it's just like
Yes.
this amazing
Exactly.
strategy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Perfect. And last question I have for you, you're like somebody watching that's maybe on the fence of
Mhm.
trying us out or not, like what would you say to them?
I would say really consider your resources, really consider what your team is trying to execute, and whether or not you are better off handing off your email marketing to a capable, boutique agency. I would call you a boutique agency, um, so that you can actually focus on growing your business. And that is really sort of the challenge that I think a lot of entrepreneurs have is letting go of things, but letting go and putting something like email marketing into the hands of someone who knows what they're doing allows you then to grow your business.
Yes,
Yeah.
because then you can definitely focus on other aspects of it.
Yes. Yes.
Well, perfect. Thank you, Natasha, so much for your time. Also,
No
you as a
problem.
client have been a
Mhm.
delight to work with.
Thank you.
No complaints. We all just love working on the brands and the people, and it's not like some, drop shipping store and whatnot. Like it's a legit real brand, and
Oh, thank
we
you.
love seeing you happy, seeing the
Yeah,
numbers grow, and I
yeah.
cannot wait for Black Friday, to be honest.
Excellent, excellent. Well, this is, I think, a nice example of how people in different countries with different skills can get together and work together. And it's exciting for me to kind of branch outside of just our community and create some international connections. So it's been really great working with you too.
No time zones can stop us.
That's right. Exactly.
Well, thank you and enjoy
Thank
the
you,
rest of your
Marco.
day.
Thank you. You
Bye bye.
too. Bye.